All right, guys, it is July 8th evening. I have a $3 triple up here, and I've got a couple of 27 player tournaments. We'll see how those go. They sometimes take a while to fill, dollar and $2. So notice when I've got my microphone, it's interesting. I don't know if I'm hooking the microphone like closer to me when I'm playing poker than when I'm shooting footage for a class like I did earlier, but I always seem to have to turn down the volume on the microphone when I'm playing poker. I don't know. Doing pretty good with the video production. Cut some clips. Bankroll was at 206. I think we spent essentially $6 signing up for these 3 tournaments. We'll see how that goes. Feel pretty good. Saw a hand with Lex Veldos today where he lost 20K on a single hand. He's like, that hand cost me about 20 grand. And I'm like, wow, my $30, $35 total loss doesn't sound so bad compared to 20 grand. He lost to ace king to ace queen. He was all in with a guy, and the guy drew a queen on the river. Ouch. I've also noticed I get a lot of negative comments on my TikTok. And I don't think I overly let it affect me emotionally because, this isn't my job. This isn't, I'm not pretending to be a pro. I'm just sort of documenting the process of building a bankroll. One guy was saying that playing at this level just isn't it isn't real poker. It's just you need to get involved in higher tournaments, and it's like, well, it's bankroll management. If I can't win a dollar tournament, what makes me think I'm going to win $100 tournament? Then the variance is so sharp. Of course, 9 and a 5, exactly. Um, you could bust out, and I don't mean out of a tournament. I mean you bust out to the point where you don't have enough to continue playing. Did not assume he had it. And if you ask me to play it back in my head, I can't exactly, but I didn't feel like based on the betting, the queen at the turn, I just didn't think he hit based on how he behaved. Maybe the players play differently at a bigger bankroll. They've got more money invested, they're more afraid they're going to lose, etc. I watch Lex. I don't When I watch him play, I see players doing a lot of the same dumb stuff I see at the level I'm at as well. For me, it's less risky to stay at this level, continue to grind it up, continue to build and win, and then reasonably make gains. The $35 I lost is from winnings. I'm learning. Like a guy finally commented on TikTok, well, maybe he's still learning. And I'm like, thank you. Like I never presented myself as some sort of poker pro. I'm just documenting my process. Like I don't know as much as a lot of people. I don't have a poker coach. I'm just learning as I go. The difference is putting yourself in a position to play with winnings means I can afford to lose $5. Doesn't matter. It's okay. And win it back. If you're playing way out of your bankroll and you have a gambling problem, you don't gamble with rent money. That's not good poker at all. Does it scream I got the king or the flush draw? People are always going to look at it from their perspective, but I just don't want, barring like going to Vegas. When I went to Vegas the first time, I think I portioned out $240 or something. It was $80 a buy-in, which means I'm paying $240 for entertainment. If I lose it all, it doesn't matter. And when I lost that money, so what? Who cares? You're learning how to play in person. I'm fumbling chips, mucking out of position, like doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Open-ended straight draw rainbow. You pay to play and you play within your limits. You learn as you go. Could be jacks or higher. Could be three of a kind. Yeah, it's an awfully strong bet. Reasonable risk and playing outside of your bankroll is a very fast way to screw yourself up because you're going to wind up playing super tight. I watched the video and it was Doyle Brunson and Daniel Niagara and Phil Hellmuth and then some guy they brought in and he was really interesting. I assume just an amateur somehow got a spot on the show and took Phil several times for some pots and hands and a lot of money. He left with I think $50,000 or something. Decided to get out instead of keep playing. And it would be so wonderful to play with those gentlemen at the table. It would be a complete honor to lose to them, frankly. But when those guys lose $160,000, that is after winning millions. Balances out. They're still ahead. They still pay their bills that way. It wasn't a very big bet. It's a little more, but just how strong do I think he is with his queen? I'm either way ahead or way behind. Yep. If I had rent money on a single tournament, your play is different. There's a brutal honesty to poker that I love, and anyone can play. The moneymaker effect. Anyone can learn, anyone can sit down with the greats, anyone can get lucky, but good players are good for a reason. I was overwhelmed in person. The hand I just lost in person, overloaded with information. It's not just bets, position, it's facial expressions, ticks, how the guy responds with his chips, how he puts them in the pot, like just a million little pieces of information that I glean. Eventually, the players became transparent to me. It didn't mean I knew they were holding ace queen. It just meant that I think they got something this time. Last time they did, and then he had shit. I could tell. I don't take the critique on TikTok too hard. And honestly, I've seen a couple hands where I've watched it back, and granted, the stuff is edited, so sometimes there's two hands that are 20 hands apart, like stuck together. But some of my betting didn't quite make sense. I've seen Lex go over this where he's like, why are you leaving 600 chips? Like, the 600 chips doesn't even, like, just put it in. Like, if they're going to bet, get the 600 chips. Don't leave it on the table. Check, check, check. Yeah. Check, check, check. Nice. Maybe I should have bet it. Maybe in this instance I should fold. What do you guys think? My ace four would have been good. Yeah, I love the game. You know, like I critique myself. Um, the proof is in the pudding. Do you win consistently? How do you get better? You play more challenging players and more challenging situations. There were a couple hands that I was particularly proud of on a tournament, especially getting towards the final table. Like I was taking small risks, but doing things and playing 5-6 suited in the right spot to call, catch a potentially monster flush draw, straight flush draw, jam in. You know, when you're three-handed, it's like the edges are, you're on the wire. Particularly proud of some of the stuff like bet sizing and still working on that. Thinking about it logically, goading guys when you've got it. Some guy was like, "Why do you min bet on the river?" And I'm like, "I min bet on the river because I'm fucking with the guy, making him think if he just calls a little bit more, he can see it, or making him think I'm just being greedy and want more chips and he's not going to call more than the min bet." What I bet depends on whether I think the guy is going to call or not. There are times when you put the guy to the wire because you jam all your chips in. There's a decision to make. Is he going to go over that crazy draw or is he going to let it go? I hit a pair of sixes. I think it was three-handed. But yeah, I got top pair and I got a flush draw and I got a straight flush draw and I don't think you have any fucking idea what I'm holding. That's what I think. And I took it. Doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes a guy catches a lucky card. The reason we call it variance is because it gets you away from that mentality of luck, 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 luck. Hardest thing about poker is patience. Bar none. Patience. You master that, you can learn to play. Patience, you got the right hand in the right situation with the right players. Oh, yes. I went from tag to more a lag style. And the tag for me was so knit. It was so formulaic. I was getting my ass handed to me. I might as well have played my cards face up. When I loosened up, started destroying guys. Then you play too loose, you start to lose. You're taking too many risks. But man, you find that sweet spot and you can vary back and forth, bob and weave. You're fucking hard to beat. You know when to turn it on. Guys are being aggressive. Bet, bet, bet. You're in the big blind. I only have to call with 60 chips if they make a standard bet. And I go, fuck this, call. I got 60 chips. Let's see what the flop is. And it's like 5-8 offsuit ain't good until you hit 2 5s and an 8 at the flop. Reasonable risk. reasonable risk. The lag, man, I win way more with trash hands than I do with ace king and it hits. Ace king and it hits, they can see. In this hand, 3 and 4 is what they don't see. That's really hard. The guy bet pre-flop with 3-4 and flop two goddamn. Oh my god, it does happen, and it's real hard to beat if you put a guy to the test. The other tournament is starting, and this is the 27 player $2. Let's get this set up. Old. And I will always do my best to juggle tournaments and cameras back and forth, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see here. Why not? Let's bet. 27 player, $3 triple up. Well, I don't feel like I'm ahead now. I guess I will go ahead and fold. Can you let it go? Can you know when you're beat? One player, I'm in position, a pair of threes. Somebody calls from the small blind and then jams from the big. I'm like, my threes don't look so nice now. And I've learned via a lot of trial and error, and probably more error than trial. Patience is the hardest thing to cultivate. One of the things about low stakes like this is it's more fun to call than it is to fold because you just want to play. He's more likely got the ace. uh, well, aces worked out that time. I did not know what was going on, honestly. I was more thinking flush draw. Oh, yeah, I did not know what was going on. I did not think Jack. It seemed obvious to me that I had something. Uh, yeah. It's a gut shot. I don't think it's worth continuing to fight over. Uh, yeah, we'll bet here. Let's see what number two does. Heavy involvement, I'll let it. No, I mean, I like my ace, but get real. Yeah. And this was why I didn't want to get involved. That 1 in 10 is kind of rough. Two times the big blind? Why not? Yeah, with a 250, the re-raise, I thought for sure they had a jack, jam, jam, call, queen jack, ace jack. I was worried about the flush draw with the clubs, but it worked out. This isn't a great spot, but I got a big stack in position. Talking about nothing. A 9. Ugh. El Tequileño Blanco. Jacks, man. Did either of them think that I had queens or higher with a re-raise? Like yeah. Anyway, I guess it's just too. I got a jack. I mean, and queen jack. You have two times the big blind. Why not? Let's see a flop. Let's see a flop. Come with me, and you'll see a bottle of El Tequilino Blanco. Number 7 finally wiped that guy out. See, part of me, oh, well, shit, 30 chips. Why not? Part of me wants to play this, wants to play it. Oh, I'm way ahead. Old. I'm definitely ahead. Call. Major problems if I screw this up. I would like queen, please. I just think it's too murky. I'd rather save my chips for a better hand. It's, risky to begin with. It is possible somebody's actually got Jack 10, number 9 called with it. It's pushing back at him now. Could have caught 3 of a kind. Got a pair of 5s, something like that. And he goes into the tank. Does he show it? No, he does not. Now, a little bit easier for me to take a risk with AK offsuit. How about no? Hate it, but don't have anything. I don't think it's worth continuing to go. The other table I'm going to fold. And over here, had I continued playing, Oh, great. I'd river a king. Oof. Some guys got 8, 10. Eh, 50 chips. Why not? Let's do it. Little move there. I don't know if my 3 is ahead. Remember, this tournament I only have to get to third place, so it's almost like since I won that big hand with the aces, I just kind of want to hang out. Sure. That's how it always falls. No idea what's going on over here. Queen or an ace of hearts is possible. Bottom pair. I'll call for the 200. Now I've got an 8 as a draw as well. Does he just check or is he going to bet again? He's more likely to have a king or a 10. He bets 300 or more, and I think I'll fold. I'll check it down, though. There we go. And that's the instance where if I knew the game better, would I bet? And I think so, but I'm still learning. I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm not there yet. I'm not selling poker coaching, sir. Poacher coaching. I'm not selling poker coaching yet. And what we've learned to love, suited connectors. Still doing good, way ahead. 1,000 chips or more above everybody else, pretty much. Well, I thought ace jack might be a problem in that position, but when they fold it to me, it's not. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Dude, come on, man. You gotta be fucking shitting me. That guy hit a straight? Come on, man. Dude, I sat there and was like, well, we hit another king. That's in the bag. And I'm like, no, it's not. Now, it sucks when it happens, but come on, dude. We just gotta survive to third place. Needless to say, I much prefer I would have won that one because I'd be pretty guaranteed the money. Now I'm in trouble. Brutal. That hand will be sampled for social media. Okay, fucking come on, you fucking halftime fucking heroes, quarterbacks. Like, you go ahead and tell me, all you poker folks on TikTok, tell me how I should have handled that. You know, like, maybe on that hand you'll say, no, you handled it correctly, Mr. Gardner. And it's like, thank you. The other guy took a Hail Mary and won. Rough. Dude, what the fuck is. All right, so just hang out while number two wipes everybody out. We make the same amount of money, but good God, the Kings was brutal. I mean, it looks like I was trying to buy it, which is what I hoped. I was like, oh, I'm all in. That's exactly what I want with that hand. And he is not being discerning. He is leaning on guys, which I'm happy about. Not against him, I'm not. Fucking number two means avoid. You can't. It's hard to kill a guy who's not afraid to die. And look at this. Ooh. I'm not going out with a pair of deuces. Still, that hand just like Oof, just flummoxed, man. I can't believe that guy had enough. He's putting his foot down. If I had a flag right now, I'd wave it for number two because I'm trying to get number two to wipe somebody out so I can make my $9 and move on with my life. I'm not fucking betting against you. You ain't afraid to die. Money means nothing to this man. So if you're a Peaky Blinders fan and you haven't seen season 6, please ignore what I'm about to say. Turn off your sound. Go somewhere else. I'm really surprised that Cillian Murphy's character, Thomas Shelby, Tommy Shelby, he stopped drinking. It was like, and it's not all AA shit. Like it's got a different vibe, but it's kind of interesting. I didn't see that coming of all things. Come on, somebody take somebody out, man. Once I get short, they're waiting on me. And it's a flush, but it's a shitty flush if I drew it. Maybe that's an error. I don't know. This is the sort of thing in pair of nines. Somebody makes a standard bet on the big blind. You got the chips, you call and pray for a nine. I want to, but only one guy's got to go out. Even if I was suited, I might have jammed it. Oh, I wish you would give me the queen of clubs. And he folded it to me. Nice, thank you, sir. I appreciate the gesture. Queen of clubs, I would lose my mind. And then you're like, does somebody have ace of clubs? Well, it's possible, but y'all ready? Let's do it. This man is not risk averse. Look at the powerhouse I am. No, I'm not putting my entire stack in on a straight flush draw, horribly crappy flush draw. Not gonna do it, bro. Not gonna do it. You say you got it on the button? You say you got it. Nice. I like number 9. He folds to me. Let's do it. And the other players, number 9 and number 4, are not that far behind me. So maybe we can hold on here. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Oh. Well, that changes board dynamics. That was a lucky draw there. In fact, let me see that hand again. It was pretty ugly. He limps in. Dude, that river card. Good God. I just don't think it's good enough. I hate to do it. It sucks, but we just got to survive one. These guys are going at each other. I don't know. Not super strong. Does he let it go? All right. Yes. Sorry about that, man. It's just down to the wire. I kind of feel bad about that. Like, I would call. That's king queen. I think it's suited. That's just an obvious call. It just got lucky. Number 9 is having a grand old time with his laughter over here. Drew down 7 on the river. Good God. That could have been interesting. Go into the tank over there or what? Okay, fine, let it go. Yeah, we did it, folks. Different style of play. Just gotta get second place. We did it. 'Just had to survive. It wasn't beautiful, man. Those kings, that shit was that that shit, dude. If I had $1,000 on that hand, holy fuck, that guy had enough. Six-handed. First position is tough, but flush draws, two pair, three of a kind, ace queen, wide range, but that flop, that hand, that position, that situation, four of you, let's go. Could have kings and I lost, or higher. Kings or aces, but if you had kings or aces, you would have re-raised, right? Right. Nice. Situational awareness. Twelve players left. I am in, looks like sixth place. And here we go with 2 times the big blinds. I'm just still gonna let it go. I don't feel like fighting with this. I just took a big pot. Just leave it alone. Two and a five. Seventh out of 11. And I think 24, yeah, number 24 to my right is the lowest stack. Holy moly. The first place chip leader has 14K. He's got like triple anybody else. Jeez. 14K. Good God. Come on, I'll see a flop with this. Fold, limp, or shove. Come on, bro. Give me a king at the turn. No, not what I was asking for. Why would you make a min bet? Well, he's fucking saying he's got the 7, bro. And the 3 makes him look more scary. Man, that El Ticoleño is great. That's one of my favorites, I think. 11 players. Number 24 still is the lowest. 15-20. So I'm not far behind. I'm in 8th place. If I can hold on, I suspect player 22 with his 14K chip stack is probably leaning on dudes. That's my guess. On a rainbow board, man, somebody's got to have a 4, right? Pair of kings, AK. And I don't think king 10. I don't think somebody was betting with that. That's my guess. Oh, big stack. Well, we switched tables, it looked like. I don't understand exactly why. Why would we flip to another table? I don't know. You're gonna put me downwind of Goliath. Thanks. And Jack 4 suited ain't the hand I'm playing David with. Thank you for the kind donation, sir. Total pot 0. I guess, do I not get it because I wasn't at the table? Anyway. I let the computer figure it out. That was a nice thing in Vegas. It's like, let the dealer get confused. And I saw this several times. The dealer was like going back and forth, going over things, trying to review what had happened. And it was very assuring to just relax and let the dealer deal with it. Let him deal with the math and who bet what and what position and side pots and that sort of thing. The problem is like somebody, man, Jack 9, King 9, like a lot of crazy potential draws there. Open-ended is nice, but not me, not even for a limp. Eighth place is where I make my money back. We won the $9 triple up, $3 triple up for $9. So my bankroll is, even if I lose, is 209. So not bad. One more player in the $1.27 player, which I don't get very often. It just filled up. There we go. Let's open that guy up. Get situated here. There's a 1525 and a 1770 at the other table, so I'm in 8th place out of 10 at this point. One more has got to go out to get to the final table. Uh-oh. So you're out of position. Guys could have limped with a huge range. Do I bet heavily because I'm in the big blind, out of position after the flop? And I think it's short-sighted to just think right now, this is what I do. Well, what if 12 and 6 and 14 go crazy? Like, is ace jack suited ahead? You've got a 2% lead because ace jack suited is at least suited because you could draw a flush. I'm going to bet a little bit higher, see if we can shoo some of them off, but we'll see what happens. It's also the first hand of the tournament. I don't know anything about what's going on. Nope. Now, how lucky is that turn? Oof. How about no? What a great turn card. That is not how it always happens. And I think it is Bureau Clock. Oh, yes. All right, final table, we made it. And somebody's still beneath me. Excuse me. 300 chips on King 10 suited on the button. I don't love this, but good. That was more so what I hoped. They either fold or I call and catch a lucky card. That ace jack. Again, situational awareness, like out of position. I look at that stuff. I'm not perfect at it by any means, but man, that turn card. Ooh. Ooh. King, queen suited. Man, people are likely to push back with this. I'm going to let it go. That may be a major error. That's another one of those things. It's like if I would have bet, what would number 7 done? What an ugly flush. No flush draw. The problem is Jack 10, Queen Jack, King Queen. The other tournament's on a 5-minute break. I mean, it could be 7-10, like he just flat called, he didn't bet it out. If he had the queen, he probably would have bet. I'm going to decrease my bet size. If he had a queen, he probably would have bet, right? A little better. Calling stations, man. When that guy to the left of you flats, it's goading the other players to call. Like I bet 5 times the big blind. I'm gonna have to make some decisions depending on the flop. I think I'm ahead. Now, would somebody call with AK? Likely. And in fact, I'm almost hoping for it. Could have a pair of twos, could have a pair of kings. I mean, if you got a pair of aces, what kind of flop are you going to hope for? Well, I had a pair of aces and I bet and I drew an ace and then I bet a tiny amount to goad the guy into playing and cracking me. I gave the guy favorable odds to draw something that would beat my trip aces. Oof. All right. If I'm first in, I'm gonna jam. If I lose here, this is just fate. I mean, ace queen. I wish I would have taken it, but it's okay. Didn't lose. I'll call that. Let's play a case of fuck around and find out. Got a gut shot to a 9. I wish I would have taken that hand, but oh well. You gonna bet something? I'll call it 90 chips. I got an over. Why not? I'll gamble. So a 10 at the turn in my head. 7 at the turn would be ahead. I don't think the draws are good enough. I think it's better to just let it go, not keep trying. That ace, I don't know what I would have done. Oh, I can tell what I would have probably would have done. I changed my mind. I would fold. All right, we're about to go up in the money, I suspect. Something's about to happen right here. And there are some stacks involved. Uh-oh. Wow. Ugly. 300 on the big blind, 7-4 offsuit. Ugly. Fold. Fold. Okay, I'll check it now. Nice. Wow, it wouldn't have amounted to anything. Not after the river. Oh boy. What the hell is going on here? That's interesting. A king or a 9. That's an open-ended. That'd be crazy. Ho! That would have been 1 and 5. In fact, let's do this real quick. So I gotta check it out. Because I am playing 2 games, trying to keep everything straight. Would I have taken that? Jack 10. Yep, they both had ace king. Yep, I would have taken it. But it don't happen every time. And boy, would they have been pissed. I would have also amassed a massive lead. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yeah, I could wait till the river and then jam it all in. Except the other guy's got Jack 10. People are trying to stay alive. Oh. All right, 1 up in the money. 8, so I made my money back. Do I want to do it? Oh, I wanna so bad. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's gamble. In position, no less. Give me 2 4s and a 5. Mm, mm. I think it's easier to check this down if they'll let me. If they have a king, they're going to bet, and I'll probably just let it go. I don't think it's worth it. There's no flush draw. Yeah, I've got a pair of fives, but somebody could just have a pair of straight sixes and be ahead. I need two pair or another five, three of a kind to really have anything. And that would be a big no. Congratulations, sir. You bought the pot and sweeten the deal with my 300 chips. Because I ain't calling. And 22 might be patient, king five, and destroy you. I made my money back, but I want to take first. I would like $12, please. I would like to somehow turn this tournament around and wipe out number 22. That would be awesome. The flat. But it's just such a. Does it got to draw a queen? Oh! Ah, yes. This is the poker we have come for. 600, dude. I got less than four blinds. I'm hurting. That was a rough hands. Wow. And I am the smallest stack at the table, per usual. But I had a pair of queens and the guy had 7-2 suited of hearts. Here come blinds. 600, man. I'm dead. Got nothing left. we doubled up once, it's 32. The blind 200s, 1400, 1400. We double up, 28. Doing okay. We just got to double up here ASAP. He says he's got it. Mm. What do you think? Ah, fuck it. Let's do it. Half a stack. It's risky. But you could have, yeah, I could have lost. But he doesn't expect me jamming with 3-4 suited. And what happens when I connect with a pair and beat him? Ugly. If it folds to me, I jam. If I go out here, it's fine. Ooh, man. First position? Fuck. Everything about that tells me he's got a pair. I think it's better to sit this out. He could have ace jack to any pair and be ahead of me. I hate to do that, but 3 times the big blind bet first position. Like I could get lucky, but I think I'd rather sit that one out. That sucked. Hmm. Blocked him. Wow. Makes sense, but I think this is it. Even if they got aces, I just don't have anything left. Nice. Uh, don't like it, but I'm gonna call. Ooh, ouch. I mean, it makes sense, right? I'm about to bust out here. I am all in, regardless of whether I wanted to be. King, queen, I mean, it's just like, one guy jammed up. Well, yeah, well, you were final table. Eighth place, like I said, I think it's like 220, something like that. I made my money back. 270, I think. Let me check that. Yeah, 270. Flush. Give me a diamond. Yeah. I'm not totally dead. Let's win this shit. Yeah. Come around to me. Come around to me and see how I respond with 4-6 suited. Everyone at this table fears me. Do I want to call 4-6 suited? Nah, can't really make a dent. I'll just let it go. $22 chips. If I double up, I'll go to 44. And if I go for 44, I go to 88. All right, guys. That's likely to be the best hand I'm going to get. Sucks, but oh well. Give me an ace at the turn. Give me a 3 river. Give me a 3 river. Please, God. Now, display your aggression and jam all in. Good, bro, you only have King 10 offsuit. And I'm like, dude, I have 400 chips. Like, you gotta get while the getting's good. And my stack is so low, they'll just gang up on me to try to take me out. They want to go up in the money. Ace 2 suited at the other table. I'm gonna bet pre-flop. Uh-oh. Dude, what the fuck? Uh, okay, I guess I'll fucking let it go. Jesus. Ace or a jack, and I'm done for. Nice. How the fuck? Holy moly. Do I want to jam? I mean, I've become a holy terror at the table. I don't think the threes are strong enough. What the fuck did they even have? Dude, the other table, I don't even know what the guy had. Like, tripled my bet. Nine and an 8? If I double up once, I go to 32. That way I could not be bottom stack. Yeah, I don't know what that guy had. He must have had a monster. Like, triple my bet? It doesn't much matter. It's over. There's no getting around that. Fold Jack 8 offsuit at the other table. But this is it. You put me in, I'm going in, man. Nice. Limp on the small stack and then fold when I jam. Fucking sweet. Now I'm at 24. One more and I go to 46. Now it's 42. Now fold around to me. Ah, you motherfucker. 2 times a big blind, early position. God damn it. Because it's worth it. The problem is, even if I was suited, it would give me better odds. I fucking hate that because I can't tell when the guy actually has a fucking hand and when he's just fucking around with a pair of fives or something. It sucks. If it folds to me, I would jam it. Fucking limp. No, get the fuck out of the way. No idea what they're playing with, but after 2 limps, the threes just even in the button. Fuck. If somebody goes out, I go up in the money too, so you get to this weird strategy. Remember with the triple up, you got this thing where it's like, okay, fuck. Like the guy's gonna jam in with some 9 and a 6 or whatever the fuck it is. Like you're gonna catch 3 of a kind and still fucking lose. You're just biding your time to be able to make it to third place to make $9. So let the guy lord it over the table. At this, you're strategically positioning to get above the other players all the way to first place. Flush draw or ace. That's my guess. Oh, I don't think my threes would have been good at this stage. Oh, oh. Now, somebody have a flush. I'm gonna laugh. Man, that's a lot of draws. What the fuck just happened at this table? Dude, I get lost. There's so many hands going around. Bluffed it with a fucking air ball. Jesus Christ. All right, has little left. 150 chips. He's either got it or didn't hit 356. And do you want to call? No. Let's limp one and see what happens here. If he would raise, I might likely jam. And I feel pretty good about that flop. I will pretend that I just lost your flush draw. I was actually praying for another diamond. Nah, I think that's better. Sweet. That was a nice hand. It'll get much sweeter than that. Hey, fucking why not? One guy's gonna limp, I'll limp in. I got some chips now. Hey, not a bad flop. Man, 400 on the button. Shit. I'm gonna call. My worry is he's got a pair of fours or a pair of sixes. You motherfucker. Um, God damn it. Nah, his betting is too aggressive, man. I think he's ahead. I think he caught three of a kind. I hate to do that, but I just don't think I was ahead. Not with that betting pattern. He was super leaning on that. Ugh. A blind of 600. I am dead over here. Yeah, I hate to say this, but all of you limp. I want all of you to limp. I want all of you to just get into the pot. And then I want a 10 and two fours at the flop. Because that's about the only way this hand is going to win. 380. The fuck? Anyway. That'll be a fold. Ooh. All right. So we went one up in the money. If it folds to me, I'll jam. There's nothing left. Would be likely to call with a wide range. Yeah, all in. Let's do it. I would love it if you'd fold. Of course, you flop a straight. I mean, a flush. All right. Well, you put in $1, make 324. Why not? Better than the alternative. Let's do something you should never do. Jam, jam, jam. I think I just lost 150 chips. $16 players left. I am in 6th place. Now bet it and say you got it. Because I either just made a huge mistake or took a big pot. Nice. Maybe I shouldn't have bet so much. Everybody limp in. I'll fucking put 75 in on this. Fuck it. Why not? Let's gamble. You only live once. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. 75. Not with an air ball. I caught it before I sneezed. Oh, I want to call this so bad. Fuck it. Call. You got chips? Fucking do it. Take a risk. Come on, live a little. What you gotta do? Fucking fold every fucking hand? Every time you have Jack 9 offsuit on the button, you're just gonna let it go? It's fucking no risk, no reward, man. What are you doing? Does it fold to me? If 18 doesn't have a king, half the pot is 450, could be a flush draw. I'll call that. Not the most beautiful hand I've ever lost, but we'll see. Maybe we catch another 9 or Jack. I don't know. Uh-oh, that's trouble. Don't like that. Not with 145 chips left. Jack and a 10. I don't think my 9 is good anymore. Fold. You guys can get into it, but mm-mm. Are you going to call? Oh, come on, man. Fold and run away. Holy moly. 2-3 took it. Fourteen players left, and the last five have less than 1,000. So I'm in seventh place. Fifth place is where you start to make the money. The top stack has 10K at the other table. Limp, and I'll check it down. Nice. I never expect them to fold it to me. No, just limp. Part of me wanted to bet, but that's a perfect flop for this hand. Yep. Remember what I said about trash? What the fuck? Sometimes I get so confused I have to go back and replay the hand just to see what the fuck the guy was doing. Dude, what the fuck? I gotta have a king or an ace. That's enough to let go. Fuck was that guy doing? Just don't understand that at all. That's bad poker, man. It worked out for my bankroll. I thank you for the contribution to the cause. I am in, to update you, I'm in third place now out of 10. And at the other table, we got a 275 and a 170, so they should be done really fast unless they. Oh, sure, I get top two pair. Part of me wanted to bet, but I think a limp is in call. Limp is a better spot here. If he had an ace or a jack, like if he had a queen or a jack, something like that, would he have called? Or in other words, would he have bet after the flop, I should say. I took it anyway, so. Maybe not the best poker move I've ever made, but it worked. Queen and a 2 suited. And here comes 2 times big blind. Three nines. Ooh. Holy moly. Did that work out for that guy? I don't remember who it was. Fifth place is where the money starts. This is a dollar 27 player. Yeah, $1.27 player. First place is 972. Fifth place is 216. So I've got to get at least to fifth place. Hmm. That's a hefty bet, man. Well, you talk about edges. Good Lord. Oh, 3/8. Well, let's fucking limp out. What do you do? Jam? Fold? It worked. Something. Why did you min bet? Because I thought he might fucking call and I'd get some chips. You should have bet more. Well, if I bet more, he may fucking fold. And that's great if I'm trying to get him to fold, but Part of me wanted to play it, but I would have felt better if it was suited. I probably would have bet if it was suited. Now the long tournament series. I think they have another 27 player about to start. My guess, timing wise. Let me check that. I'm in fourth place out of 7. I could get into a 27 player, but I'm kind of tired. I can only do so much. Maybe I need to drink more coffee. A solid bet. Pair of tens. Pair of diamonds. Now this might be fucking ugly. Ooh. Do not know what the fuck just happened at this table. No. Limped in. Two pair beginning to end. Nice. Fold it to me. Oh, call. Shit. Couldn't have even been the jack of diamonds. Fucking airball. God damn it. Horrible. That hand sucked. It was a good draw, but not much left. That makes sense. Ooh, that's rough, man. That is rough. Ace 10. Whew. That's just how the cookie crumbles, man. You get to final table like this. It's going to be bloody. Well, I guess I'll let it go to you. Excuse me. Yes. No ace, no queen. No ace, no queen. Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Had to fucking be, dude. Like, fuck. There's fucking nothing left. Sucks. Absolutely sucks. I don't know what to say about that. That's just, I'm going to wind up getting out of here with no money at all. But heads up. I mean, of course he's going to call, but fuck. That sucks. Happens. Let's see what my bankroll is real quick. I'm at 212, so doing pretty good. It sucked to lose like that, but I don't know. Sometimes the guy just has it. You guys have a good night.